Okay, guys, today we are going to talk about something that you should know by now. I know that you know it, but we are going to remember this a bit before beginning with the main topic. We are going to be talking about present continuous. So I want you to tell me, what do you remember of this? What did you remember of present continuous or present progressive? It's exactly the same thing. What can you tell me about it? What is that? Or what do you understand if I say continuous, progressive? What could this be? Give me some ideas. No one. Wendy, what do you remember of this? Present continuous.
Yes, Luis. A present continuous.
Do you
No
remember
sé.
something of this, baby?
No.
No? Okay. And what did you understand by this word, continuous? What did you understand if I say that word, continuous, progressive? What could this be?
That continues the past also. The
It,
present.
okay, continues the past in the present. So. Okay, Majo, tell me. Majo?
Yeah, it's not to refer action that's happening like now in the moment.
That's it. So present continuous, guys, as the name itself is saying, is to talk about an action that is happening. A continuous action, a progressive action, something that is in progress, algo que está en progreso, algo que está pasando en este momento. Look at this. This is just present, so please don't be confused with past, future, or something like that. Present, an action that is happening right now. Today we are going to be talking about it. So, as I was telling you, we use the present continuous when we talk about actions that are doing now or actions that are happening now. How are we going to organize our class? Today we are going to organize our class like by colors, okay? So, in order to know how are we going to do it, I am going to let you know that in the presentation in these slides, you are going to have some post-its, some sticky notes with different colors. The yellow ones are going to be related to the uses of present progressive or present continuous. This one that is like an orange, kind of orange, is going to be how to use present continuous to talk about affirmative sentences. The green ones are going to be related to negative sentences. The blue ones are going to be to let you know the difference between present simple, that is like the topic that we were working with the previous week, and present continuous. And finally, I am going to let you know how to make questions and how to make questions not only with the present continuous but also with WH words. Questions up to this point? Questions about the order of the presentation of the class? Okay, so for example, Pachito, what are you doing right now?
I am sitting in in front of my computer.
And what are you doing? Because I am sitting in front of my computer. That's a fact. The fact is that you are sitting in front of your computer. But what is the action that is in progress in this moment in your case, Pachito?
I'm studying.
I am studying. Okay, Juan, did you have questions?
No, sino creo que se te olvidó grabar la clase, profe.
No. Don't forget that I use a different program to record the class. I don't use the Meet one. I have another one, so I am recording the class, don't worry.
En futuro soy
Thank you.
viejo.
Okay, let's continue. For example, let's check another one, someone else. Vero, princess, what are you doing right now?
I have um, present. No.
No me cómo se dice prestando.
Paying attention. ¿Prestando atención?
Okay, use me.
So, I am paying attention. Now you say it.
I
I am paying attention.
paying in attention.
Okay. Let's check someone else. Just the last one. Danny, what are you doing right now?
Yes. I I see the presentation of teacher.
I am seeing the
I
presentation.
am. Yes.
Okay. So, my dears, if you realize there is something in common, we use present simple to talk about things that are happening right now, but I am going to let you know a bit more about the uses because that's not the only use that we have. So, not this one. We are going to avoid this video. Okay. The uses. I am going to let you know right now 3 different uses for present continuous. So let's go. The first one. Samu, can you please help me reading this slide?
Okay, we use the present continuous when we talk about something that are happening at this moment.
Some things that are happening. Sorry because of the S. Some things that are happening at this moment. So I am going to show you some examples. Oh my god, give me a second. Of this. Look at this. I'm speaking English now. That is something that I am doing right now. He is looking at his book. We are learning English. That is happening right now. And this is a question. Is it raining? For example, in your case, guys, is it raining right now where you are? Sophie, is it raining?
No, miss.
No, it isn't. So if you realize, my dears, for example, if I have this apostrophe and this M, what is this M? What is this M, guys? This is the contraction of what? If I don't have apostrophe, tell me, baby.
Of I am, the contraction of I am.
The contraction of I am. If I don't have the apostrophe, this should be an M. The same thing happens here. He is looking or he is looking. We are learning or we are learning. So what is this? Is, are. What is that? The verb what? What is that verb that we say like is, are, I am, you are, he is, we are? What is that verb? That's it, Samu. Verb to be. So what can you see here? I have subject, I have the verb to be, I have ing. Okay, so we are going to check the structure in some moments, but keep this in mind. Verb to be is important in this case. So use number 1 to talk about something that is happening at the moment, something that is happening right now. Questions about this first use? Okay, let's continue then. The next use. Vero, can you please help me reading this slide?
Yes, miss. We use it to talk about things that are happening today, but not necessarily when we speak.
That's it, thank you. So we can use present continuous too when we are going to talk about things that are happening today, but not just when we speak. I am going to show you some examples just to make it easier. Look at this. For example, this one. They're learning English or they are learning English. Do you have to speak in this case? I mean, in this action, do you have someone speaking in the fact that you are learning English? No. You are just there and you are learning English and you don't have to be talking in order to do it. This is something that can happen without you talking. Okay? So they are learning English. We have another one. She's currently looking for a job. What is the meaning of looking for a job? What is that?
buscando un trabajo.
Buscando un trabajo. She is looking for a job. Do you have to talk or do you have to speak? For example, if you are looking for a job on the internet online, no, you are just sit in front of the computer and you are doing the action. You are looking for a job. But it's not necessarily something that you have to be saying. It's something that you are doing without talking. So you can use present continuous to talk about these kind of actions. Actions that are happening in the moment, but that doesn't mean necessarily that you should be speaking. And let's check this question. Are you working much lately? Are you doing that, guys? For example, in your case, have you had homeworks? Are you working much lately? Are you studying much later? Or not that much? Or this has been easy, it's not like you don't have homeworks, you don't have activities, you don't have to study. So think about it. This is something that you are doing in this moment, not necessarily while speaking, but you are doing this action in this moment. Questions about the second use? Okay. And I am going to show you another use in this case. Use number 3. Majo Vélez, can you please help me reading this slide?
Um, Also, we use the present continuous to talk about something that it's already decided to be made in the near future. Its use indicates that it's sure to happen as planned.
Thank you. So, my dears, as you can see, we have another super important use for present continuous. This is going to be mainly used, mayormente usado, when we are talking about something that is happening right now, in the present, in this moment. I am eating, I am sleeping, I am studying English, I am learning, something that is happening right now. But you can also use present continuous to talk about something that it's already decided, to talk about the decisions that you made to do in the future. You can use it to talk about decisions or actions or plans that you have for the near future. Look at this. This is super important. Near future. What is the meaning of near future? Near. What is the meaning of this
It's
word?
not like un futuro cercano, I don't know.
That's it. Un futuro cercano. You have to, if you use it to talk about future, this is going to be used, it can be used, of course. First of all, if this is something that is decided. That means that is something that is going to happen no matter what. It's happening. That is happening. Eso va a pasar, sí o sí. Because it is a decision. But also, it should be in the near future. It can be like in 2 years. No, it should be like in the near future, something close, okay? I am going to show you some examples. So look at this one, the first one. I am going to the party tonight. Yo voy a ir a la fiesta esta noche. Yo estoy yendo a la fiesta esta noche. Can you see? So this is something that is happening tonight, near future, and this is something that I decided. I had to take some time to think about it, to make my decision, to decide to do it. Okay? So that's the second use. I am going to the party tonight. Or look at this one. He isn't coming to class tomorrow. For example, if you know that you are not coming to class tomorrow, that is because you know that you have something already planned. You have something that is decided by now. Yeah? So that's the reason why how you can use your verbal tense in future. It should be something near, it should be something that you think about, something that you plan, and it should be something that is happening no matter what, ¿ok? Recuerden, algo que esté en el futuro cercano, algo que tú hayas pensado, que te hayas tomado un tiempo para decidir, y es algo que como ya lo pensaste, ya lo planeaste, ya lo decidiste, pues va a suceder. That's how you can use present continuous to talk about future. Questions up to this point? Questions of this use number 3? Okay, so we have two important things by now. or like two main uses. First of all, to talk about things that are happening in this moment in the present. Second, to talk about things that are going to happen or that are happening in the future, but in the near future, and you should be talking about it like something that you have already planned, something that you have decided, okay? Let's continue then. Those are the uses. Now, we are going to check a bit about the structure. When we are talking about the structure, there is something that you should know no matter what. Verb to be is super important. El verbo to be, amores, es demasiado importante acá. And you are going to use verb, like the main verb with ing, un verbo terminado, el verbo principal con ing. Think about this. Verb to be and the verb with ing are super in love. Están enamoradísimos. You can divide them. You can divorce them. You can use one without the other one. No me pueden separar esto, no me lo pueden dividir. No me pueden usar el ing sin un verbo to be porque pobrecito va a estar solo y abandonado. No se puede, ¿listo? El verbo to be va a ir siempre, siempre con el ing. ¿Ok? So, by taking that into account, ing, you should have verb to be somewhere. In this case, we are going to talk affirmative sentences. This is the structure. Subject plus verb to be plus the verb with ing plus complement. Please, while taking notes, guys, try to use colors to recognize this structure. Once again, subject, verb to be, verb plus ing plus complement. This is in affirmative sentences. Oh God, give me a moment. So look at this. Affirmative sentences. Let's see some examples. Oh God, no. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's check some examples. The first one, I am speaking English, or I am speaking English. It can be like this in the contracted form. You can use like the subject, apostrophe, and the ending of the verb, or you can use it like fully. Lo puedes usar completo. Puedes decir I am speaking English, or you can do it in this way. But can you see? You have subject, verb to be, and the main verb with ing. Si se dan cuenta, solamente le pusimos ing al verbo speak, speaking. Esto es que estás haciendo algo. Yo estoy haciendo esto. Yo estoy hablando inglés. We have another example. She's cleaning her bedroom. What is this contraction about? Si yo no tengo este apóstrofe S, ¿qué tendría?
¿Cómo organizando el cuarto?
Ajá, ella está limpiando su habitación. Y si yo no tengo este she, like this, like she's, ¿cómo lo podría poner? Si no lo tengo con apóstrofe S, ¿cuál es este verbo to be? Yeah, eso dice, sí, Nico. But this is the question. Pay attention to the question. Miren la pregunta. Si yo no tengo esta comita con este, o sea, este apóstrofe con esta S, ¿cómo lo pongo? Si yo no pongo she's, ¿cómo quedaría? She is, very good, Samu. She is cleaning her bedroom. So you can do it like she is, like this, or she is, like the normal way of the verb without contraction. And here we have another example. They are playing soccer. Ellos están jugando fútbol. Once again, if I want to use this in a different way, if I don't want to say they're, how can I do it? They what? They are. Very good, because the verb to be in this case is are, because you have the subject they. So you can say they're playing soccer or they are playing soccer. Questions about this in affirmative, babies? Questions about it in affirmative? So we are going to make some exercises together. You are going to tell me, the ones that I am going to call are going to give me an example of present continuous. Give me a sentence. You are going to give me a sentence. However you want to do it, but you are going to give me one sentence. So, for example, Samu, give me an example.
Okay, Miss. He's no, no. He's going to his soccer class.
Okay, he's going to his class. Let's go with another example. Majo Garcia.
For example, he's washing your car or her car.
Okay, he is with his, so he is washing his car, like cleaning his car. Okay, very good. And one more example, Danny. Can you please give me another example?
He, no, I am playing soccer.
I am playing soccer. Okay, so can you see subject, verb to be, main verb with ing, and complement. Let's continue, my dears. Now that you know how to use this in affirmative, we are going to check how to use it in negative. So, in this case, my dear, basically what you have to do is to put the verb to be in negative. So this is the structure. Your subject, verb to be, the negative form of the verb to be, and verb plus ing with the complement. It is not as hard as it sounds, but you just have to know that you just have to put it in negative. Let's check the first example. I am not speaking English. Can you see? The only thing that I did was to add the word not.
I am
Solamente
not
le puse el
speaking
not.
English.
Tell me, Nico.
I not speaking English.
That's it. So I am not speaking English. I am not doing this. Eso es algo que no está pasando. O sea, la acción de no estar hablando en inglés está ocurriendo en este momento. Okay, I am not speaking English. I am speaking, I don't know, French. I am speaking Spanish. Okay, so you just have to put not, the negative form. You can use it once again, I'm not or I am not. There is something important here, guys. En este caso, amores, ustedes no tienen en el negativo solo con el I am, con el verbo to be am. Ustedes no van a tener como una contracción, como por ejemplo el aren't o el isn't. En el verbo to be con el am simplemente es not, ponerle la palabra not. I am not doing this. I am not watching TV. I am not studying. I am not cleaning my house. Okay? Let's check another example. Look at this one. She's not cleaning her bedroom. She's not cleaning her bedroom. It can be she is not cleaning her bedroom, but we have another way to say it. If I don't say is not, how can I do it? Si no quiero decir is not. What's the other form that I have to write this in negative? Who can tell me? She. You have used this before. She what? How can I write this in a different way? Think about it for a second. Okay, Samu, she isn't. So you can say she is not cleaning her bedroom, or you can say she isn't cleaning her bedroom. Don't forget that you have a contraction for is in negative. Tienen una forma de decir que no con el verbo to be is en negativo. Pueden decir is not o pueden decir isn't. Okay, like Samu sent it in the chat. And let's check another one. They aren't, look at this is a contraction. They aren't playing soccer. They are not playing soccer. They aren't playing soccer. They are dancing. Can you see the image? Okay, they aren't playing soccer. Don't forget, guys, this can be they apostrophe or e not playing soccer, or they are not playing soccer, or they aren't playing soccer. This is just Something that you can decide how to write. Pueden decidir cómo lo ponen, si lo ponen así, si lo ponen are not, si lo ponen con contractions, ya tú decides. Lo importante es no olvidar esto. It is going to be your subject, your verb to be in negative, and your verb, your main verb with ing plus complement. Questions about the structure in negative sentences, guys, with continuous? Okay, so as you don't have questions, we are going to make some examples together. Juan Pablo, can you please give me an example, a sentence of present continuous in negative? Juan Pablo, are you there, baby?
Ella me que no se me prendía el coso el micrófono.
Okay, don't worry. So tell me, give me an example, please.
¿Cuál era la pregunta?
Can you please give me an example of present continuous in negative? Give me a sentence.
Okay, Miss Tati.
Okay, don't forget to use English. You can do it.
I'm going to...
In negative, no. I'm going to no, not future. Traten de no utilizarme el going. Algo que no estés haciendo en este momento. I am not what?
I am not playing video games.
Okay.
Maybe.
I am not playing video games. I am studying English. So I am not doing this. Thank you, Juan Pablo. Pachito, can you please give me another example? Pachito?
Sorry. Se me trabó. What thing, miss?
Can you please give me another example of present continuous in negative?
Okay. She isn't studying.
She isn't studying. Very good. She is not studying. And the last example, Danny, would you like to do it? Were you saying something?
Ya no, pero bueno, igual lo voy a decir.
Go, you can do it.
I am not playing soccer.
I am not playing soccer. Okay, very good. They are not reading a book. Things like that. Can you see? Something that is happening right now, but in negative. And now that you know how to do it in negative, let's check how can we make questions with this. So first of all, we are going to talk about yes or no questions. A yes or no question is something that you can answer by saying yes or no. These are closed questions, questions that you just have to answer by yes, I am doing this, no, I'm not, or something like that. How are we going to make questions? How are we going to make questions in this case? Oh my god, no. Questions are going to be done like by switching. Remember that when you have questions, you have to switch. Tienen que darle la vuelta. Yeah? So now we are not going to have subject, verb, and so on. No. The first thing that you are going to have is your verb to be. Ya no vas a tener sujeto, verbo to be, sino verbo to be, sujeto. Les vas a dar la vuelta, les haces switch. So, verb to be, your subject, and then the verb with ing. The subject is going to be in the middle of verb to be and ing, plus the complement. Let's check an example. Okay, look at this. Am I speaking English at this moment? Are we learning English now? So look at this. The question can be solved or easily solved with yes or no. So, am I speaking English at this moment? Yes, you are. No, you aren't. Can you see, guys, that I am answering the question with the verb to be? ¿Sí se dan cuenta que le estoy respondiendo con el verbo to be? ¿Por qué? Porque el verbo to be significa ser o estar. Entonces, sí, lo estás haciendo. No, no lo estás haciendo. ¿Ok? Am I at my home now? ¿Estoy en mi casa ahorita? Yes, you are. Sí, sí estás. No, you aren't. No, no estás. Can you see? Yes or no questions. How are you going to answer the questions? By writing yes, the subject that you have to use to answer, and the verb to be that goes with that subject. Or no, the verb, the subject and the verb to be in negative. We have another one. Are we learning English now? Yes, we are. No, we aren't. So, for example, in our case, the answer is yes, we are. Teacher, yes, we are learning English now. Questions up to this point? Okay. What happens if I have this? Am I not speaking English at this moment? This is not this common. No, o sea, como que hagas la pregunta en negativo. No es tan común, pero puede pasar, te lo puedes encontrar. So, just in case, I am going to let you know how to do it. Yes, you are. No, you aren't. Or you can say, aren't we learning English now? Acá, como no estamos aprendiendo inglés ahora. What happened, for example, if I arrive and I begin talking about, I don't know, economy? You are going to tell me like, teacher, wait, aren't we learning English now? This is not economy class, this is English class, so aren't we learning English now? I am going to tell you, yes, we are, but we are going to learn English from economy. Or I can tell you, no, we aren't. Today we are going to learn English. We are going to learn a different thing. Can you see? Es como, ¿no estaba pasando esto? Something like that. Don't forget, you have to put your auxiliary verb for like the verb to be as the auxiliary verb first, the subject, then the verb with ing, and the complement. Questions up to this point, my dears?
No.
Perfect. You don't have questions, so I am going to ask some questions to you and you are going to answer the questions in this way. So, for example, Sophie, are you drinking hot chocolate right now?
No, miss, I'm not.
I'm not. Very good. Let's go with another one. Vero, are you listening to music at this moment?
No, miss.
How can you complete it? No, miss, I am not. Acuérdense que tienen que responder con el verbo to be también. So, Vero, once again. Vero, are you listening to music at this moment?
No, miss. Se me olvidó lo que seguía.
Como estás hablando de ti, algo que tú no estás haciendo, ¿cuál es el sujeto que usas para decir yo? I. ¿Y cuál es el verbo to be de I? Am, is o are.
Are.
Tú dices
I
I.
am.
Ajá, I am. Entonces vas a decir no, I am not, porque no lo estás haciendo.
Okay. No, I am not.
Thank you. Okay. And let's do it with someone else. Samu, are you playing video games right now?
No, miss, I'm not playing games right now.
Very good. Let's continue, my dears. Now,
¿Se imagina que dijera que sí?
well, it can happen. I hope no, but it may happen. So, my dears, now we are going to check how to make WH questions. If you have WH questions, this is not going to be like a big change. The only thing that you should know and that you should remember is that when you have a WH question, that is going to be at the very beginning of everything. Va a estar al principio de todo. Vas a seguir manteniendo que hiciste el cambio, que primero va a ser el verbo to be que el sujeto, todo eso. Pero vas a tener en cuenta que al tener una pregunta con WH, eso va a ser lo primero que vas a poner. So, you are going to add this at the beginning. Don't forget, it can be what, where, how, when, and so on. So, look at this. You have the WH question and then you have the rest of the question. Tienen la pregunta exactamente igual que la teníamos antes, solo que al principio le van a agregar el WH just if you need it. So, for example, where am I staying at this moment? And this is not a yes no question. Esta no es una pregunta de yes or no. This is una pregunta abierta que puede tener muchas respuestas. So you are going to answer the question. Where am I staying at this moment? Oh, you are at this classroom teaching English, or oh, you are in this vehicle learning English, or something like that. The next one, how are we feeling now? We are happy because we are understanding the class. Or we are confused because we can't understand anything at all. Or we believe that the teacher is a good teacher and she is doing a good job. I don't know. How are we feeling now? We are happy. We are sad. This is a question with like a lot of possible answers. For example, this one. When are we leaving? We are leaving after this project. Or you can say, how are you learning English? We are learning English with the explanation of the teacher and some slides that she is presenting. Can you see? So, the question is going to be the same. Verb to be, subject plus verb with ing, but at the beginning you are going to add the WH question. Questions up to this point, babies? Or no? Okay, you don't have questions up to this point, so we are going to continue. And now, my dears, we are going to check just really fast how can we distinguish simple present versus present continuous. So I am going to ask you, oh no, I am going to ask you for to help me reading this part. So let me check. Sophie, can you please help me reading this slide?
Yes, Miss. Simple present versus present continuous. We use the present simple when we talk about daily activities or actions that happen, not necessarily at this moment. In the other hand, we use the present continuous to indicate an action that are occurring at the moment we are talking.
So, sorry for that. Okay. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm sorry. So we use it to indicate, guys, actions that are happening in the moment. So don't forget. The previous week we learned about present simple, present simple. So we were saying that we use it, for example, when we are going to talk about facts, when we are going to talk about daily routines, when we talk about things like that. Yeah? Sometimes that is normal in your life, we can use frequency adverbs. So it's the opposite. In the case of present continuous, you are going to be talking about something that is happening right now, not like routines or something that is normal in your life. So, for example, let's solve these exercises. The first one, how can you complete it? Look, eat, and you have rain. Tell me, Mahu.
Look, it is raining.
Very good. How do you know that it is raining? Porque te estoy diciendo en este instante, mira, pon tu mirada allá, está pasando algo. Look, it is raining. Very good. Look at this. You have often. Do you remember that we talked a bit about frequency adverbs? What is the meaning of often? What is this? Often? We learn about it. What is often?
A veces, ¿no? ¿O raramente?
No.
Como a menudo, ¿no?
A menudo. Like something that is happening continuously. So, look, it is raining. What happens if I have often? That means that is something common. So how can I complete this? If this is something common, if this is something usual in London, that means that I have to use simple. So how can I complete number 2? Tell me, baby.
It will be, it often rains in London.
Very good. It often rains, final S, in London. Why? Because you have it. Don't forget that. Tell me, Pachito.
No, se me fue la mano.
Okay. Number 3. You have this at the moment. If you have the ending at the moment, that means that it's happening right now. So how can you complete this? Mary, space, study, at the moment. How can you complete it? This is something that is happening right now. Samu, open your microphone and tell me.
It could be Mary is studying at the moment, or Mary's studying at the moment.
Very good. Mary is studying at the moment. Let's go with the next one. We have the word now, like ya mismo, ahorita. So this is something that is happening right now. How can we complete it? The children play football now. How can you do it? What's the answer? The children. This is plural. Tell me, baby.
The children are playing.
Very good. The children are playing football now. And the last one, I for my keys. Look, I look for my keys. This is something that is happening right now. Tell me.
I'm looking for my keys.
That's it. So things that are happening right now, continuous, things that are usual, simple. Questions up to this point? Okay. And my dears, that's it by now. We are going to stop right now and we are going to have the chance to practice a bit with this in the next class, guys. Questions? Something to say? Did you understand? So?